Right. This is the, you know, I don't know what it is. I don't know the real name, but I'm going to call it the brake clutch assembly support. That's a pretty good, accurate description. And obviously, I'm not going to use this because I have an automatic and I don't need a clutch. So, but I'm pretty sure this is interchangeable with a different brake setup. So, I got to order one online and bring that up, and I got to get a new pin down here. But I got to clean this up. So let's get started on that. Boom, we're back, and wow, that looks so much better. Yeah, I know it's aluminum color, but right now I'm on a kick of aluminum color. But yeah, that looks so much better. All the rust is gone. I am still waiting on the parts, so I still have to put those on. This is what I used, Rust-Oleum. It took about 2 hours, and the whole thing was pretty much clear of everything. Clear of the rust, but it works out pretty good. There were a couple spots I had to use a sandpaper in because I didn't have a deep enough container, or I actually didn't have enough fluid, but it worked out really well. I'm really pleased with it. So I just have to wait for the parts, and then we can put that together. And while I was out, I picked up this. I also went to the junkyard and I picked this up. It's a 96 Jeep Cherokee, Grand Cherokee steering box, obviously. And it's going to bolt in and it will hook up to the reservoir. Meaning that the hose that it comes with, it screws right in. I'm going to put a new hose on there, but it's great. I don't have to get any adapters or anything like that. But I saw an article and I just jumped on it because to get a replacement for the steering box, it would have cost, you know, I think it was like up to $700, $800. And I was like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and try this. You know, it moves. It's not frozen. It obviously was dirty and rusted. But I went ahead and cleaned it up and painted it, and it looks pretty good. The serial number for this, or the number, it's upside down, but it's 5689010. And here's the old one, which was the original steering box. This is manual. That's automatic, or power steering. I'm obviously not going to use this. And I looked online. Actually, these things are going for a pretty penny on eBay Motors. So I'll probably sell it on there after I clean it up. But anyways, that's where I'm at. I'm going to go ahead and install this real quick and get that all set up. Yep, safety shoes. All right, there it is. It's all bolted in. It bolts right in the 3 holes that are already in the subframe, and I used the bolts I got from the junkyard. I got this from Pull Apart. It's for $50. It's a bargain. It does turn. You can hear it, and it does move the pitman arm. You push it back and forth. Works out. But the only problem I'm having, I got the steering wheel not hooked up right now, is the steering wheel is not turning. It won't turn. I don't know what the issue is. But I have to research that. I'm going to do that another day. But if anybody knows what this thing is, let me know. I have no clue. Appreciate it. Anyways, the pitman arm for this, what I used is from Modern Chevy, or Classic Muscle. You look online, there's the number 3989445. What it is, it says 67 through 72 straight pitman arm, WPS, whatever. This one fits. It was $50. So it was the same cost as the box. So right there's $100. But you know, it works for right now. I haven't hooked everything up, so we'll see then. But it's in, and I'm moving on. Docket today is to separate the subframe from the car. I got to move the car back. I think I can move it back about another foot, and then I'm going to support the frame of the car on the unrecalled Harbor Freight jacks. I'll put 3 under there or something, and then unhook the subframe, take the subframe, move it forward, and turn it sideways so I can have it come over here, and then I can install this bad boy. And then I can install the transmission that I'm still going to paint. And then I can add all the things onto the transmission and so forth. And then I'm going to roll it back around and slide it underneath and hook it back up. Perfect scenario. I'm sure we're going to have difficulties on the way. But let me get started and do that. All right, they're just separated from the rest of the car. Again, the idea is to get the engine right there. And then I'll mount the transmission later after I paint it and install it. And then put all the stuff on it and do what I need to do for the pulley system and everything. And after I get that done, I'll swing it around and link it back up with the car. That's the plan. Whether that happens or not, well, we'll have to wait and see. So, next step is to clean this thing off. Now, look at the dirt on that thing. It's actually paint, too. Glad I got that in. Wow, that was something. That was a pain in the butt by yourself. But anyways, the engine's in, Yes, the transmission's not there, but I will have that on the next video. I got to paint it and do some stuff to it. But just if you're doing this, the tricky part for me was getting it down square to where both bolts would go through. One would go through and the other wouldn't. It just seems like, you know, the aftermarket stuff wasn't totally lining up, and, you know, the quality back in '69 for building these to specs is probably lacking as well, but I'm not going to pick on the past that much. But it's in there, it looks good, and I had to use the air intake to tighten down those bolts, and it worked out. But so that's it for now. Next time I'll show you how I'm going to put the transmission in. I'm going to find the cross member. But that's it. I'll see you next time on Alien Restomod Garage.